Hi, boos. I am not coming to you live from my closet. I upgraded from my closet. Um, did you miss me? Did you miss me? Because I missed you. I am so sorry. I have not vlogged, recorded, uploaded anything in a long, long time. And it's been because I have been going through a lot. Um, so I have just been trying to get myself together, get my thoughts, and figure out what it is that I wanted to do with this platform, or what it is that I wanted people to get out of looking at my videos. I see a lot of people vlogging, and I initially want to get into that and start doing that, but I want to do something different, and I don't know, maybe it's being done, but I haven't just seen it. I want to motivate people. I want to share my stories and my testimonies in the hopes that something that I say can encourage or help somebody else. So at first I was gonna do Wisdom Wednesdays, and I fought with myself on what days to post it. But I know that when I was working in, if I was struggling with going to work or doing something, that struggle came on Mondays. So I'm going to upload on Mondays, an inspirational video or a video of something that I've been going through in the hopes, again, like I said, to help somebody or inspire somebody. A video about me talking about different things that I struggle with not doing and then not getting the outcome that I wanted. So today I want to talk about listening. And I know that when we're a child, everybody, you tell your children, if you have children, that they need to listen and listen before they speak and different things like that. But I know as an adult, I don't know if we fully listen and then act on what we heard or what we hear. Like, and for some reason this light is going in and out. I don't know what's that about, but just bear with me. So what I want to do is I want to tell you guys what the definition of listening is. It's the ability to accurately receive and interpret a message in the communication process. So to me, what that means is that I'm going to listen to whatever I'm being told, and then I'm going to act upon that, and do what it is or reciprocate what it is that I'm being told. And I feel like as an adult, sometimes we do not listen. And I'm speaking for myself, personal experience. And that goes back to, I don't know if I mentioned it before, I'm recently unemployed. And I didn't get fired. I quit. And it was because I knew that my time was up a long time ago, but I'm getting paid good money, and it was easy till I wasn't listening to what I was being told. Now you say, who wasn't I listening to? Whatever you believe in, your higher power. Me, it's God. I wasn't listening to that. I wasn't listening to the atmosphere. I strongly believe in that, in karma, different things like that. I wasn't listening to anything because I thought I had it. I thought that because I had a good paying job and because I was doing so good that that's where I needed to be. When in fact that it was not. God, or different things happen for a reason. I strongly believe in that. Different people come in and out of your life. You get different jobs, and yes, it is meant for some people to stay at jobs long, and it's not meant for others. Me, I was on my job for 5 years, and it was to the point that I had met everybody that I needed to meet. I had done what it was that I was called to do at that place, and it was time for me to go. But because I was not listening and not doing, excuse me if you hear yelling in the background, that's Freddie watching his Packers game or whatever, so excuse me if you hear that. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, and that leads me to say that everybody has a point in life. You're put here for a certain reason, and when you are not listening to what that reason is, you're gonna have tests and trials over and over and over and over and over, and that's what happened to me within these last 2 years. I had a situation occur to me twice, the same exact situation and the same exact time. That is how I knew it was time for me to leave, and to listen. Again, with this YouTube, in the midst of me leaving, I was supposed to do something else that I haven't been doing, that I've been procrastinating. And just call me procrastination Nina, because that's what I do. I procrastinate. I started, but then I started with the makeup, which I want to do as well, but my calling too is to inform people through situations that I've been going through, and just tell people my situations, and in fact to help somebody out with their situation that they're going through. And I'm not going to try to make this video too long. I'm actually looking for a book that I had, and I don't know what I did with it. I probably stacked it up on something over here, but I'm going to find the book, because when you're not listening in certain situations, it'll affect the whole thing. Like my relationship, my parenting. This job was affecting my whole life. And I'm going to go into depths and details, and that'll be another video about, my job and what happened there and everything and how that all played out. But I just wanted to come and encourage somebody that you're going through something or you're dealing with something because you're not listening. You're not listening, and all the signs are there. Again, like I said, I went through the same exact situation. Not a coincidence. No. The exact time, twice within 2 years. The exact months the next year. So that's how I knew it was time. And everybody is not going to agree with what decisions you make. Everybody's not going to agree with that, because I have a boyfriend, I have parents, I have kids who did not agree with me quitting my job. But guess what? Since I have quit, I totally quit. I don't get no income from nowhere else. But I'm going to tell you that my God has provided for me to be able to pay my rent, to pay my bills. My boyfriend, my significant other, he does not make a whole lot of money. He didn't make what I was making. I was making awesome money. So it took a lot for me to go through to just walk away from a job that I was able to pay my bills. And if he walks into this video, I'm going to choke him. No, I'm just playing. I'm not going to choke him. I heard him open the door, but maybe that was my daughter. But like I was saying, it took a lot. Nope, that was him. For to get out a video, it took a lot. And he did not, and still does not agree with my decisions and my choices that I made, because it was supporting our family. But I knew that it was time for me to go, and for me to leave, and for me to listen to what I've been told and what was being shown to me, because I was getting sick. And that was a thing too. You find yourself saying, as long as I got my health, then I'm going to stick it out. Or as long as I'm getting paid this amount of money, I'm going to stick it out. And then slowly but surely, I am a living testimony. Slowly but surely, those things that you say start happening. So I got so sick, the doctors could not tell me what was wrong with me. I started having migraines. I started having, I was getting, numbness on the left side of my body, and I was going to have MRIs and brain scans and all of this other stuff, and it would be nothing. But I was in pain, and they could see that I was in pain. The migraines were horrible. I was getting them every day, and it all came back to be stress because of this position that I was trying to hold on to. I was posting for other positions and doing all of that, but guess what? It was time for me to leave that company as a whole and do what it is God has for me to do. Now, do I know for 100% what it is that He has for me to do? I don't know that. I'm slowly but surely trying to figure that out and finding myself. I find myself unemployed, depressed, stressed out. No, I'm not stressed. Because I've still been able to provide. But with the holidays coming up and different things like that, I find myself, trying to stress out. But then God will do something to show me that, nope, we're not going to do that because you did what you're supposed to do. So this video is to motivate somebody and to say to somebody that whatever it is for you to be doing, that you were put here on this earth to doing, if you're not doing it, you need to listen. You need to listen and make sure that you're doing everything that it is that you're supposed to be doing. Because if you don't, like I said, you will find yourself in those situations going over them again and again and again. And another thing that I want to say is that if you are given a platform, if you are giving something where you're supposed to be inspiring, educating, and doing things like that, and you're not using that platform for that, don't worry. You're going to reap what you sow. It's going to come out, and everything is going to fall apart. So I say all of that to say, make sure that you're listening to what it is that you're supposed to be doing in life. And make sure that you're listening and that you're doing everything that you should be doing so you can reap the benefits of your hard labor. And again, like I said, you could think that that is what you're supposed to be doing, or that is what God has for you, or whatever you believe in, and then it all crumbles. It all crumbles. And then you're back at square one. And if you didn't find anything helpful out of anything that I said, just remember this. Certain people come in your life for different seasons and different reasons. Everybody was not meant to be there forever. That goes for friends, family, all of that. Secondly, if I could say that what you put into whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to get out of it. And that's going to be another video, because I put in 100% to my job, but I can't put 100% into a job and then be a mom and be a wife, because that 100% is all used up. So something is going to slack and lack, and then you're going to get the situations that you get, strained for relationship, kids not listening, or you're not spending enough time. With me being unemployed right now, I have spent the most time with my kids than I could say that I've spent with them for 5 years with being where I was employed. So just remember, everything happens for a reason, and what God has for you, no one can take it away. And you have to do something different to get something that you never had. And it's not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. But if you struggle with going into work every Monday and it's a pain and you're having panic attacks and migraines, listen. Figure out what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Figure it out. And remember, through God, all things are possible. And I am going to, saying that, I'm going to upload more. I'm going to figure out a schedule for you guys where I'm going to try to upload 3 times a week. One will be an inspirational video sort of like this, and then maybe a vlog, and then maybe a freebie, but I haven't figured that out yet. But I just want to say, bear with me, and I have more stories and inspiration moments to share with you guys. But just remember, through God, all things are possible. And have a nice day.